views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
Oh, man, hold on. Wait a minute. This is some bullshit.
They're canceling the fucking show?
Yeah, they're planning on dropping us after 7 years.
That's bullshit. You still got people that listen and like the show.
Look, guys, you had a good 7-year run. What more do you want from us?
You're like a goddamn Oreo cookie. You taste like shit, but swathed in the center.
Okay, goddamn it. Our hands are tied, okay? Yeah, you're goddamn right, your hands are tied. Jerkin, pass me the duct tape, motherfucker. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Tape them together. Yeah, motherfucker.
You know what? I think I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Tie it a little tighter. Tighter.
Yeah.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motors. Hellfire, I think somebody lit a cigarette. Nope, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9. STIMRadio fam, they ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call a real show. They tough as hell with a hard edge like a steel toe. They campaign like a base said. So if you mad at them, call in, fuck some hate mail. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
All right, you sons of fucking bitches. Welcome to the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me. We're here at All Talk 2, man, at the new place. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm Ocelot.
I'm AK.
I'm G.J. Jerkman.
And here we are. Man, wow.
Yeah, what
Feel
do
a
we
little
do
different.
from here?
You know, and Ocelot just had mentioned prior to going in the air that I don't look as erect.
You don't.
Well, you look kind of,
Like relaxed.
Slouchy.
Yeah.
you look like you're like, ugh.
Little slouch in the shoulder here.
Usually down there, you're
A little
like,
forward.
you look like a big,
Like I'm ready to
fat, happy
attack.
penis.
Yeah, exactly. You look like a great erect penis sitting there.
And here I'm just, am I more relaxed maybe?
You're half
Yeah, you look
mass
more
right now.
relaxed.
You're a semi.
That's
You're
interesting.
a semi-erect penis here.
Somebody needs to caress me and make me stiffer,
You're
right?
kind of flaccid.
I'm a flaccid cock.
You're
man.
limpid.
Man.
Feels weird not having headphones.
You want mine?
No.
I think she
sure?
wants them.
Yeah.
She keeps
I
saying.
got a pair over here, but they're like broken. They were from the old station. They are missing a little piece, but
That's horrible. Who wants broken ones?
I know that's what I said.
I'm big time right now. I can't take no broken.
We're in the big
As a
time
matter of fact, yes, you are, because we can spin right to you. Right
Oh,
there
I
she
see
is.
her. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No. We're not the only ones on camera. You can even do it to yourself there, Jerkman.
Actually, yes, I can. I can just
Do
spin it
it
right
to
around.
yourself.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wave to
Right.
everybody. And
Say
spin it
hello.
back.
You know how it goes.
Do it to yourself.
They can see my bald spot that way, though, and I don't like it.
I like when you do it to yourself.
Oh,
Who doesn't like doing it to themselves?
I'll tell you.
I know a
Record
few
it and
people.
watch the playback.
I know a few people
Really?
that they swear to God they do not masturbate, which is
You know
really
what?
fucking weird to me.
I've heard that from some people, but I think they're full of shit.
I do too.
I just can't. I'm sorry. Really?
They swear they never have. I was like, you never even.
Never
I said,
once.
well, that is why you don't, because you've never tried it. I promise, if you just try it one time,
You'll enjoy.
probably won't be able
How
to
do
get you
you-
out of the house after
And you don't
that.
need anybody else at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't agree with that.
I'm thinking.
So it's a stand-in.
Well,
Yeah, it's a good stand-in, but it's still not quite enough.
How long should
Even-
someone do that without having personal contact with somebody else, you think?
As long as they're comfortable, like until they meet the person they want to fuck.
Actually,
Or
it's
make
funny.
love to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here's
for
the
you
thing.
Till they wanna fuck 'em.
Sentimental folks out there.
Well, you know what?
Come on, I need somebody else at least a couple, 2-3 times a week besides that.
Holy
you
shit.
know?
Oh, damn, that's
Really?
wow. That's very
Yeah.
demanding. Well, I
Wow.
actually had this urologist one time.
Your urologist fucking
what?
jacked you off?
Wow.
Yeah, he sure did, man. I had him empty me out. No, I
Damn,
had,
do you charge extra?
I had a urologist who was from down south, and he was telling me that he had a lot of patience when he was down there because, you know, it's the South, the Bible Belt, and everybody's Christian,
Right.
and masturbation is evil. So he actually had patients that came in that did not masturbate, but their chief complaint
They
was
lied.
they would what they would do is they'd have nocturnal emissions, wet dreams.
Well,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Well, no
so they'd
shit.
empty out in their sleep, and they thought there was something wrong with them.
Did God hate him then, too?
Oh shit! Yeah, actually, God may have jacked them off. I'm wondering if that's may have been what the case
You know,
was.
I want no part of that because, you know, I don't want to go to hell for that. I'm not getting in on that conversation.
No?
No,
Uh-oh.
I'll
I
go
figure
to
I'm
hell.
already going to hell, so what's the difference?
Maybe somebody
All
mouth.
right, you talk about it then, since you're going to hell.
Somebody mouth fuck Jesus. I don't know.
I don't know. I just figure, I'm sorry. If you tell me you don't masturbate, I'm going to look at you and call you a liar.
Yeah, that
One
doesn't
of them?
masturbate. I don't care
really
who
You're a
you
liar.
Yeah, we know you're a liar.
Hey, come on. You guys seen the videos or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Not only that,
Shit, I knew
Still.
I uploaded them to the wrong
That
spot.
you did.
Not only
I
that,
still
but
fuck them like I used to. Have
We-
you guys heard that horrible song?
no.
Posted on YouTube.
Oh,
Oh,
I
my
haven't. I'm
God,
gonna
it's
have
the
to look
most
it up
awful
now.
song ever.
What
The
is the
whole-
deal with? Why do people listen to bad music now and viral dumb videos?
I had to
and shit?
listen to. How did I come upon that song? Somebody told me it was their ringtone, and I decided I need to look up the lyrics to that song. Never heard it in my
God.
life. And the entire whole one verse of this song, the whole rap verse, is "Can you do that with a dick in you? Can you do that with a dick in you? Oh, you can't do that with a dick in you. Why can't you do that with a dick in you?" Like that was the whole rap verse. That was the whole thing.
That's not even rap.
And
Sounds
then
like a
and
good
then
song.
the chorus is "I still fuck 'em like I used to." I need to put that shit on YouTube.
I don't know. I'm just wondering if you really want the information of that. Maybe we should ask Max. Can you do that with a dick in you?
Oh, I
at
ask everybody
Red
that
Lobster?
now.
I don't know. You do it with a dick in you, and Jeremy shows up every day.
I need sick
Yeah, and
burn.
it's not true. It's really not true.
It's
really not true?
No,
You
it's
don't
not.
need to
About that?
defend yourself. It's all right. It's okay.
Hey, to each his own. We're all good
I
with
felt
that.
I needed to explain that because now
Exactly.
it is a running joke, and I'll ask
Right.
We're not gonna-
my friends, "Can you do that? Anything? Can you do that with a dick in you?" You have to really think about it, though. Could you do that
See, of
with
course,
a dick in you?
Jerkman had to start with the jokes already.
Well, why not?
There's always
Gay
a gay
jokes.
joke in
Of
this
course.
show. It's
At
not
some
the
point.
show without
What-
a gay
I
joke.
was gonna
Well, actually,
say.
the gay joke is behind the desk over there.
Ooh, he's on it tonight.
Uh-huh.
Which side?
What?
This side you're on, right? You're totally right.
Oh,
Back at you, bastard.
nice.
Well, I found out I'm a very out of shape bastard. You know,
What happens when you move friends?
okay.
Who told you that?
And since, man,
Did someone tell you? or
nobody
you
had
just
to tell
figured it
me
out?
shit. My body told me it. And because this friend of mine, I was helping him move this weekend. He lives upstairs, and he was moving his shit to another upstairs apartment. So, you know, he had like emailed me, asked me if I'd help him move. So I figured, you know, I helped him move 10 years ago. I've helped a lot of people move, and, you know, I kind of enjoy it. Actually, I would rather do that than work out. I'm serious. I hate gyms. You know what I'm saying? I don't like working out. Doesn't really, you know, you don't go anywhere. It's like, oh, I'm going to walk on a treadmill and go nowhere.
I don't
You
like
know?
going to gyms either.
Yeah.
I used to have at my house before my motorcycle wreck. I actually had my own equipment, and I did it at my house. I didn't. Want
But
to
you
go
didn't
out.
even
It was
like it.
bullshit.
Did-
No,
I mean,
no.
well,
at my house, yeah.
Oh, did you?
I enjoyed doing it, yeah. But I don't want to go to a fucking gym. I want to see a bunch of fucking men sweating and trying to their testosterone levels way
out-masculine
fucking-
each other?
Yeah, just not for me.
I don't
Yeah.
like the gym either. I'm not trying to be on elliptical next to fucking Barbie over there.
Yeah, really. No.
Yeah, it's a big country
Fuck
club.
you, Barbie.
Well, here's what's fucked up, guys. I got a treadmill in my house, but I don't use it.
Clearly.
Oh,
Damn.
how did that one feel?
Damn.
Could you do that with a dick in you?
Yeah, of course I can.
You can walk on the treadmill with a dick in you? That is talented,
That's,
sir.
I'm good. What can I say?
I mean, come on. We've all been to that point where we've been fucking and we're trying to move around and we keep the dick in while we're moving the girl around, or the opposite way while the girl's not moving the guy. But come on, we've all been there, right? You guys
We
have
have all
been
been.
picked
I've
up.
experienced that.
Yeah.
Been
Yes.
spun on the dick helicopter?
Yeah, you're like trying to get to that next
It's
position,
that, yeah,
but you don't want
it's
to pull
just
your dick
awkward,
out.
and they don't want to pull it out.
Yeah.
It's like you would have got back in it faster than
Yeah,
you
if you
trying to
would've-
keep it in. I'm not sure.
Hold out and let us move.
5
They've been
minutes
done.
later.
And then all of a sudden it's like, well, we got to get it back. We got to get back.
I don't know why us guys do that, but we're like, okay, I can move into this position. Just carry her with me.
Yeah,
Right,
like
yeah.
your bitch, just stay on the dick. All right, we're gonna turn over. Yeah, that's some weird.
amusing to me.
Like we're trying to keep you there because we're afraid of losing our erection. I think.
I think sometimes it's just so good you don't want to get out of
That's
it.
it, exactly.
Well, that's part of it
Want
too.
to stay hiding in there.
I left you a voicemail that told you I'd be doing the radio. Why are you calling me? That's what voicemail is for, right? I'm just checking.
Who's calling you?
I hate when people.
Somebody?
I don't leave voicemails very often. So when I do,
Exactly.
you
expect
should
them to be-
fucking check it. That being said, that's what voicemail is
Maybe they're
for,
calling
right?
you to see why you left a voicemail. They didn't check it.
I think that's what it is.
Probably what it is.
Wow, that's really.
On the same note, I am guilty of that. I don't check voicemails.
I don't either.
See,
If I'm
I
leaving
do.
you a voicemail, there's usually a very good
I just
reason.
expect that
Asma
I'm
you.
just hates the
one.
microphone, doesn't she?
I know you.
Yeah,
you
what
left
is it
me a
with
voicemail and I
microphones?
didn't check it. I'm about
Uh,
to see what my voicemail says here. In a
It
minute.
says, I'm very concerned and you need to call me.
No, not yours. I knew yours said something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you,
See, I can usually guess what people are going to leave on their voicemail. That's why I don't check it.
damn.
Yeah, see,
So Yeah, that's so. Yeah, I always check voicemail. Actually,
I try to. If I'm most of the time, if I don't know who it is, maybe I'm a little lax.
matter of fact, I'm neurotic. I'll even check my missed calls.
Not you.
Oh fuck
No,
it.
you
I'm
would
a
never
nut.
be neurotic.
That is true. I only check them if it's a number I don't recognize and I want to know who it is.
Yeah.
Jerkman left me a voicemail today. You know when I bitched you out about it. Yeah, thanks for fucking telling me.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? He tells us last week we're talking about doing this, and this
Right.
week I can't do it Tuesdays and I couldn't do it Thursdays, and I forgot to tell you about the Tuesdays part last week when we talked.
Right.
So you're like, well, we can do it Tuesday. It's like, oh shit, we can't because I've got they do a meeting here tomorrow night at 7, and I thought with us piling in afterwards, it thought it might be a little bit. All right, you mother.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So I figured
Jimmy.
we'll hold off on tomorrow night, and Ocelot's like, well, hey, we might be able to come tonight. I'm like, all right, cool. So we're talking back and forth. She says, yeah, I talked to AK. She's cool with it. She can come in. It's like, all right, cool. And then she texted me. I was having problems with my phone. I was like, well, just get hold of me on Facebook. This son of a bitch sends me this big fucking thing. Pretty much, I'm gonna round this one off. Hey, Dick Lick, next time you make a fucking decision without my fucking approval.
Well, you know what you did? You Ceciliaized. That's what I'm going to
No. See, what happened was you had forgotten we talked about that last week.
I know we talked about it, but I didn't think it would be on Monday. I thought it would be later in the week for some reason. I just
Well,
kind
it
of
just happened to be Monday. You said anytime next week. Isn't that what he said? You said as long as you guys can give me a ride home.
That is true.
Yeah,
I
I'd
did
say
say that.
anytime.
That's true. Then she texted me tonight, and she's like, so we're coming in and do the show tonight. I'm like, oh, that's nice, niggas.
Right. Thanks for
I didn't know
telling
about
me.
this shit. So, yeah, I
Well,
kind of...
see,
In
and
reference for the future,
And you
contact me, you fucking bastard, Dick
Fucking
Lick.
assholes.
Yeah, you Ceciliaized. That's what I'm going to start calling that term. 'Cause,
Yeah, but look when I Ceciliaized. What happened? You fell in love with the chick.
Yeah, well...
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I get cigarettes when you fart.
Oh,
Hey,
there's a new
you know
product
what?
out there. I was telling him, I saw a commercial, something about charcoal, something or other. Take it. It's for like anti-gas. I'm getting a fucking bottle, and when we come in to do our show, he's gonna take that shit before we come in.
You know, they actually have underwear that has charcoal in the back end.
Okay, what's that got to do?
It's to help filter your fart so it doesn't stink so much coming out.
Oh,
That was just god awful.
it was rancid. It was beyond rancid.
that was great.
that was
the
a
worst
that
thing
was
ever.
That was
attack.
awesome.
That was an attack.
Ocelot texted me about doing the show yesterday, mind you.
Well,
And
that's great.
she-
You all
she
got to
goes,
talk.
Hey. We know we didn't include you.
You see?
Apparently, we didn't feel you were important enough to include.
Hey,
Apparently.
we
even though
started
you are the
working
main
on-
host
Hey,
here.
Right?
he was the one that said work it the fuck out. That's what
Right.
we were
We
doing.
were
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to work everything out so we'd get some days down
But
before we came
she's
to you and
texted
said,
me.
hey.
And she's like, well, do you want to do the show Tuesday? And I said, that's fine. She texts me back. She says, we can't do it Tuesday. Something's going on. How about Monday? Mind you, this was yesterday. She does this to me all the time. And I'm like, Monday as in tomorrow? And
That's
she's
right.
like, yeah.
Ah,
she
see.
did this to me a couple weeks ago.
You
And
gotta
she's like,
taste
how
that.
about Tuesday? I'm like, Tuesday as in tomorrow?
Right.
So you,
I only
the
know
hell?
my
got
schedule-
a taste of what I got
But
then,
see, I only know
sorta.
my schedule so far in
No,
advance.
I'm just saying
and it's
she
like,
instead of
okay.
saying tomorrow, how about we do the show tomorrow? She's saying Monday, so I'm like,
Okay.
as in tomorrow or next
Exactly.
week? I'm
So I
not
get
sure
that
why
the
you
day
do
of the
that.
week. I don't know. Tomorrow I don't think of it that way. I think of it as Monday.
Well, I was kind of shocked that you guys said tonight. I was like, wow, cool. That's good.
I
Yeah,
was
it was
kinda
pretty
shocked you
quick. I
guys
feel
said
like we were
tonight.
just here.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
were,
no,
but
you
we
guys
were
are
at the
just
other-
here on Thursday.
Thursday,
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
other place, so a little different.
Man.
It's just how kind of it ended up that I had tonight off. I was like, oh,
Right.
okay.
So it worked out.
Yeah.
But Cruz didn't call in. He's playing his video game.
Yeah, he was doing some video game shit because I called him and I was like, hey, are you going to do the show tonight? He's like, oh, sorry, man. I'm doing my gamer shit tonight. And I
See,
was
and
like,
you were all ass bent over nothing.
well, you just never know, man.
Because see, you would have been sitting down there by your fucking self.
I know I would have been, but you got to clear this shit with
You
me,
would
man.
have been sitting down there. Well, we did. Well, I couldn't get a hold of you. My phone wasn't working.
Oh, well, you could have Facebooked me like you Facebook everybody else. Or you could have texted me. You
Son of a
can't.
bitch.
You
Yeah.
can text.
Bring
You
out
know,
the
that
technical
works.
bullshit.
Got you there, fucking Jimmy.
I've got a great excuse because I was talking to her at first. Then I was on with Jason, and then I came right down here, and me and Jason were working up until Jeremy's show. 2 minutes before his show. I had to reset everything in the entire place. So by that time, it was too late, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I had been talking to Ocelot all morning.
Right.
Going,
Well, then why the hell didn't you guys say something? Why didn't you? Yeah.
well,
so-
that's why I messaged you, because I'm like, oh, thanks a lot, nigga, for including me in the conversation. Because I had no clue.
I thought,
I may have
under
hooked
my
up-
impression, that you were okay with this whatever day we were going to do it on, So we just worked it out real quick, and then she was going to talk to you. And
Yep. And I was sending out messages saying, okay, so this is what we're doing.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
I was like, okay, I didn't know this shit.
And see, now look at it. You should be happy. Look, we're all here like a nice little happy family.
I
When did you
see.
get the message we were doing it tonight?
About 9 o'clock this morning.
Oh my God, that's plenty of fucking time. I'm sitting here thinking you got it like an hour before, and then
No,
just
but-
came and got you and showed up here. Then I
you
can
know-
understand. 9 o'clock in the morning, that gives you plenty of time to soak that shit in.
Well, I guess. Well, with interviews, it doesn't matter because Jerkman won't remember him anyway. Obviously, he's shown
Well,
that.
I guess if you know,
It really is my fault when it comes down to it, because she couldn't really give the green light, because I said I'll text you in the morning and let you know how I feel and if I can come in tomorrow.
Oh,
Right,
so,
so
it
I
was
text
hinging
her.
on you, huh?
I text her as soon as I was
Because-
able, and I
because
told
of
her,
her being
okay,
sick.
yes.
yeah, because we had talked yesterday.
Right.
So Jerkman's over there playing politician, going,
Hey, look, I'm a spin guy. That's what I do.
I know you spin. You spin on Jeremy every day.
Oh.
You know
That
what?
was too easy.
I am not going to say anything back to that. I'm going to let you have one.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well,
I'm going to let you have one like Gary did.
yeah, son
there
of a
it is.
bitch. I was going to grab that, too. Kind of like you
it
grabbed
is.
Jeremy. Oh, fuck.
Gaying it up like we always do.
Yeah. Well,
It's his fault. He just wants to say gay shit.
You know what he takes. Well, as you saw tonight, he took it there first. You do. Know
All right,
that.
one little pot shot. That's all I did. One.
You know,
I got witnesses. It was just one.
I'm thinking
That was
you know,
enough to get him going.
Maybe Jerkman and I will make a great couple. Maybe that's what needs to happen.
You guys would be an awful couple.
Yes, we would. Trust me.
Oh God! Could
Oh,
you
you'd
see
be
them out
horrible.
in public going? But you said no.
No.
You said no.
We'd
That's
be like a
probably-
married couple.
That's
You
probably
would
why we
lose-
make a good couple.
You know, you would lose all your friends. Every time you guys tried to make arrangements to do something together, we'd all
you're
make
right.
excuses.
Yeah.
That or
Like,
Jerkman would
no.
hook something up behind my back, and I'd be like, "Damn, I didn't know we were doing that tonight."
Yeah, I'd hook up something with a girl because I don't want your ass.
You guys kind of already are a couple now that I look at it.
I was gonna say, really, technically,
yeah.
already
You
there.
had to fucking go there, didn't you?
Yeah,
Now,
she did, huh?
now they're
They
looking at
never
us
agree.
totally different.
I am now. I am. I can see this.
Now that we're homos, is that?
I'm just trying to figure out who's the dominant one.
That would be me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're the bitch boy.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. You may be taller, but you're still the bitch boy.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
That's
more
cool.
manly than you are.
So you like to fuck a bald man in the ass?
Well, I'd rather be fucking him than taking it.
Yeah, you didn't seem to disagree.
Yeah, he didn't,
Right.
did he?
Do you notice
Well,
that? He was
He was
like,
like,
okay.
I think I
don't
could
really
do that.
know. See, the thing is, I don't really know. Jerkman's a little more experienced in that, and which would be better. So,
Because I'm older?
well, no, just experienced in general. Maybe you've been pounded a few times. I'm not sure.
No.
Oh.
Sorry, never
So,
have been.
You know, you're like,
No matter what you may say, I have never once said on a radio or anywhere in public or to anybody in private that I may think of taking a dildo in the ass for my chick.
Yeah, we talked about that last
Right,
week.
we did.
Never
You
once.
did.
You never once bought drugs. Not once.
So if you want to keep going in that direction, we can head there.
oh well, you know.
You really thought about it, though. You really were
Yeah, we did.
contemplating.
He was. He really sat and just like,
like
He's not unsure about his sexuality, though. If he can think about taking a dildo up the butt from his girlfriend and really think about it, he clearly knows he's not gay, because he might just, if he was, he'd freak out and be like, no, I like things up my anus too much.
right.
Fuck
Like,
that
no,
shit.
no, I can't take a dick up my
I would
ass.
never take a dick up my ass.
different way to look at it.
Yeah, that was nice. Spin doctoring, AK.
Wow, she's,
Hey.
like
she's
that.
almost as good as I
Co-signing your
am.
bullshit today.
There you go.
There you go.
I like
Co-signing
it.
the bullshit.
Damn.
Co-sign the bullshit.
I can do that with a dick in me.
That you probably
Can we
could,
see?
yes.
No,
Females do it all the time.
Can we
I'm not
see?
putting it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Of course.
God. Well, we're going to be firing off commercials soon, so keep our fingers crossed that I got this one.
All right.
Okay.
If it
'Cause
fucks
we
up,
haven't used commercials on the other shows yet. You're just going to be the one.
I'm the first one.
You're the first one, yeah. We just go in, out, and that's it.
Oh, well, goody goody.
In and
We're
out.
gonna test
In
it
and
out
out.
and
I
see.
like in and out.
I can't believe we got some. Damn, we whipped through that segment, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, we got a couple minutes yet.
Oh, okay.
Got about 3.
Well, you know, I figure since we're down here at they have a wellness center here, don't they?
As a matter of fact, that's what they're building this whole thing around all of this. And that side over there is going to be a massage therapy place. On the opposite side over here, there's going to be some kind of doctor's office. It's going to be a whole wellness
Does that
center.
mean we come down here, we get free massages?
Well, see,
Is it
I
like
don't know about you,
Asian?
but I do.
Is it Asian massage or legit
Yeah.
massage?
Legit.
I'm sure it's
I'm
legit.
hoping happy endings once in a while, but I don't know if
No.
they're Asian or not.
Yeah, it might be male.
Then you will be frequenting it quite
Right.
often.
Get your happy
I
ending
don't
once
know.
a week.
Well, you're the one that said I get massages.
You'll
all the
be
time.
like, you know, I think I might try that dildo thing and see if my
Get a
girlfriend.
little stiffer there.
Yeah.
I heard. But no, I just figured because we're talking, I'm kind of wanting to get on some fitness shit. You know, as far as how out of fucking shape I am.
Your rock hard baby belly didn't give that
let me tell
away
you.
for you?
So no, when I was, it
I
really
think you give her nightmares over that.
It really hit home.
very
I give
creepy.
myself nightmares trying to carry this shit down the stairs. I'm like, okay, come on, man, we gotta stop. I actually thought I was gonna pass out a couple times, and it really kind of drove it home that I'm a fat fuck. You know?
I thought he was talking about his stomach for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all out of shape trying to carry this thing down the stairs.
It's not that belly. I'm
gosh,
not
it's
carrying
too
it down the
big.
stairs.
Oh,
You could feel like the weight difference if you pick up your belly and hold it. You could feel how much weight it would take off your back.
it was not.
I don't think his moves.
Do
I
it.
Really,
Try it.
Try lifting up your stomach once. Can you actually lift it up, or is it just one big ball of happiness?
it's one big.
It's
ball of
one, yeah, he
happiness.
can't move his own stomach. You know, I think that's a disease right there.
Oh, yeah?
I think you've got like 80 tapeworms or
Are
something
you
in
sure
there.
that's not a baby in progress there?
We'll find
You
out.
need to go
I
to
don't
the
know.
doctor.
I don't know.
Check that out.
Maybe maybe him and
It's
Gary will
alien
have a
growing.
kid.
That's right.
Oh, you
So you're going
fucker.
to check out the wellness center?
Be right back, bitches.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time and Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIMRadio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that, and guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, If only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters, so turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STIMRadio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
STIMRadio.
Oh, yes, bitches. Welcome back to the shit the fucking cocksucking irks me. I'm not sure where Ocelot and AK are at the present time.
I think they're out there vagging.
I think they may be too.
I think they are.
Because, I mean, shit, we came in here, we're ready to go.
And we're missing it.
And you know what? They did that shit on purpose, didn't they?
I think they did.
They're like, okay, we're going to vag-lick each other now since they're gone.
And they can't witness it.
Of course not.
Because they think we're gay.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's the other way around, huh?
Maybe. It's possible. I'm thinking that's what's truly going on here.
It could be.
Mm-hmm.
Could be. God damn. Well, you think by now they would have come in, right?
Yeah, you think so. You're sitting there all by your lonesome.
Yeah, that's all right.
See your little bottle sitting up there.
There's
That thing's
an
huge. Damn.
empty chair.
You got like huge bottles tonight.
Yeah, well, this is the shit we were drinking when I was helping Tim move. But, see, this is the thing that I started thinking. This is what I started to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Where it made me realize, too, and I know this is kind of shitty, kind of a cop-out, but I need somebody, as far as like, yeah, I should motivate myself to work out for health reasons, But it really helps to have somebody to work out for or with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it does. I mean, okay, let's face it. We are getting older.
Yeah.
Not that you have to have somebody, but who doesn't want somebody?
Well, that's what I'm saying. And not only that, but somebody that you can commiserate with and be like,
Right.
all right, we got a workout plan. I mean,
Right.
even when Koala and I were dating, I'd wait.
Oh,
So
they
nice of you
decided
to
to
join
join
us. We thought you guys were vagging out there.
We'll turn their mics on now since they
I
want to
told
come
you
in
I
and
was going
talk
to get
to us.
Kanye up in here.
You got all
was,
Kanye,
damn.
too.
I
Shit.
sure did. I'll come in when I want
Had
to.
to wait for your dealer to drop off
Damn.
your Coke.
Hell
and,
yeah.
Yeah, she's like,
Get me
you know
a
what?
line going.
Let's
Just
get-
kidding, folks. I don't live like that anymore.
Not at all, huh? We're going to put her
No.
right on there so we can actually see her face while she's saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. You watch it.
I was not expecting to be on camera right now.
And you are. Look
She's
at that.
And they're gonna watch her put on some powder so she.
Oh,
looks
look at
even
that
better.
face she made right before I took. Oh, there it is again.
Oh.
What's the face?
She did that.
Called bitch face.
Yeah, she did that.
Bitch
look like,
face.
Get the fucking camera off me,
That's right. You
asshole.
hate
Bitch
cameras.
face.
I
Here we
forgot.
go.
So what we were saying before you guys, just kind of strolled
Rudely
in.
interrupted you?
Well, yeah, we were talking, and I was saying like, it would help because I know I need to get in shape, but it would help to have somebody, a partner, that would actually work out with me, or that would motivate me to.
What about a
work out.
trainer?
But see, I'm thinking about somebody of the opposite sex.
You can get a female trainer.
Yeah, but that's just weird to me. I mean,
Yeah.
hiring somebody to bitch me out. I might as well get a girlfriend.
That's-
Fuck it.
yeah, exactly.
Pussy is the
Still-
motivation.
Right.
Well, you know
I
what?
mean,
And I will say
shit.
this. I will say, you can say what you want. Shit, the job I have now indirectly was kind of motivated by pussy, because I started as a volunteer, and there was a chick that worked there at the time that that was the reason I volunteered there. I was like, hey, do you guys need volunteers?
Because you wanted a chick.
Well, I was digging her, and I wanted to just be around her more often.
Yeah, he wanted all right.
See, I'm telling you, for me, well, I guess I can't say for everybody, but that love is a motivator. I'm not saying pussy. Love is a motivator.
It can be, yeah.
So, and that's my whole thing. It's like, I actually want somebody that, I could,
You love jacking off, right? Doesn't it motivate you to go home and do it?
Well, there you go.
See?
That's what I'm
Love
saying.
is a motivator.
I love sex, so it definitely motivates me to go out and get some.
Really?
Hey.
AK, what do you say about that
I
one?
missed that. We love sex.
Who does?
We all do?
Okay.
Okay, what is the
I think
question?
I said I love sex. That's what
She
motivates
just
me
like-
to go out
I had a
and
skits.
get some.
I had a skits moment.
I see.
So did
So
you say hi to the
go-
other personalities for us? or-
No.
Damn
They-
it.
I
They're
don't
gonna be
have
mad
to
at
say
us.
hi to them. They can hear you.
They're all
Oh, they
here.
can?
Yeah, we're all
Oh.
one being.
I saw one of them a
essentially.
minute ago when I put the camera on her.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
I don't know, though, man.
So, sex is a motivator to go out and get what?
No.
Sex.
More sex.
Oh, well, yeah.
Women can do it easier than a guy then.
Well,
I'm
that's it.
sorry.
Of
they
course, I can wake up and say I'm going to get fucked today, and,
And
that's
you'll get
exactly
fucked.
what
Sure
will
can.
happen.
A guy can wake up and say, I'm going to get fucked today.
and
And
it
you go
probably
home
won't
empty-handed,
happen.
full
Probably
nutted.
won't. I mean, unless you're going to pay for it.
Well,
you
there you
know.
go. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's exactly
That's
the
true.
point.
I mean, I can
Now,
go out. Don't
not
have a problem.
not every woman. I don't think every woman can wake up and get it that easy. I think some
No, there's
women
some
have to
struggle.
have a game plan. I don't have to have a game plan.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with
If I
that.
can, I'm not trying to be Kanye here, but I can step outside and be like, "Do you want to go home and fuck?" And they'll probably be like, "Yes." And if he says
if
no,
you
I'll
ask a
just,
guy that, most guys will say yes. I'm pretty sure.
oh yeah.
But no, I'm just talking about.
They might ask, "What's the catch?" and how much does it cost?
I would say,
Right.
I
See,
would
that's-
say
throw 'em off
no.
a little bit.
But see,
I would say no.
That's
I wouldn't do it.
Oh, yeah, because you're Mr. I have standards. We've
Well, you know what?
established
Yeah,
that.
I would go home. I would say, hey, I'll go home and cuddle with you a little bit, maybe lay in bed. But I do not want to just go have sex.
Well, see, that's kind of my point here.
I wouldn't either. I don't blame you.
That's kind of my point here. It's
I'd be
like,
oh, you
know,
nasty thing.
I don't want I just don't want any old chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, I could have any old chick that could work out with me. That's fine.
I don't believe that.
But I actually want somebody that I'm into.
And a personal trainer's not what you're looking for, right?
No.
Because you can't fuck your personal trainer.
Exactly. So that's
well, you
totally
can,
fine.
maybe extra. I don't know what they
I
charge.
think that you don't want any old chick to have a relationship with, but I think you would take any old chick just to fuck.
Well, maybe she'd give up pussy, but that's all she'd be good for. I mean, it wouldn't motivate me to go work out.
Aren't you? Aren't you afraid of like, if she's that easy to just go fuck you?
Well,
aren't you afraid that maybe?
If she's way easy, yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, you better wrap like 16
if she's
around
way
that thing.
easy, what is way easy?
Oh,
how much effort do you have to put in before you're like, cool, I'll fuck her?
I will. You know what though? There have been a few women, Jerkman knows, that I pretty much came over on the first date and I tossed off in their face or whatever.
Wow. Do you get a lot of wow? That threw me off.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you tossing off anything in anybody's face. That's
wow.
That was a hell of a fucking visual. My personalities need to assess this.
That put
we'll see what they say.
We'll get back to that.
Especially the doctor one.
So you're saying you couldn't see going to his house and him tossing off one on you?
Hell no.
Well, it's not gonna happen.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? What was my fucking question?
You fucked that poor woman
Maybe
up.
somebody did toss off in your face because you forgot all kinds of shit.
I'm not saying it's never happened to me. I'm just saying I can't picture you tossing off in somebody's face. You just. Oh, now I think about it, yeah, I can. You're kind of. Yeah. So, do you get a lot of sympathy, pussy?
You're kind of.
I'm
even curious for you on this one.
Oh, she's trying to clown me, huh?
No, I'm just saying you're very you're sexual.
Wow, she did it twice in a row. Damn.
You are.
So
you know what you like. You don't have you obviously contemplate things that would be way out of other people's comfort zone, like taking a dick up the ass.
You mean like he's really hot and he's a chick magnet?
No, I didn't mean that.
Oh, that's what it sounds.
That's what I was saying. I was going there for you, but
I'm saying that you're open in
You're
the
an
sexual
open
area.
sexual
You
being.
don't discount something without at least pondering it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I could.
Yeah, and I do.
How do you aim? Do you have to like put your hand on her face first? Or?
Oh,
I'm asking. This is a serious
That's true.
question.
That is true.
That's all right.
That's
Hey,
a legit
heroin
question.
makes you ask those kind of questions.
I guess that's a sore spot for you.
Well, no, it's just. I mean, you know what's up. You should. Like, how would I aim? What are you talking about? I would just you just blow all over the place.
But is she sucking your dick? Do you pull out of her pussy and then do it? I'm just.
Oh no! I mean, it just depends on what we're doing. I mean,
because a lot of guys will pull
Have
out
you
a
done
pussy and
both?
jump up on top and try to,
I've done all kinds of shit. I've blown inside of her. I've
Well.
I've blown on her.
Oh well, I think she kind of knows that one.
Yeah,
I guess what she's asking is if you're in a fucking position and you're gonna come on her face, how are you jumping? Are you just like jumping up and
doing it, or does she know? I'm just, is it like an unexpected? You just, bam, there it is.
You know what? I did do that one time. Yeah, I didn't tell somebody I was coming.
Oh, wow.
And she was a spitter, so I didn't realize. And as soon as I did it, she was like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "Oh, sorry."
Well, maybe you should clarify
you should
too.
definitely tell somebody if you're going to do anything in their mouth. You want to let them know.
You got to understand. I was 19 years old at the time, so that you. But now at 38, I will tell you, I'm about to come. Or something.
Right.
So, that way they have the opportunity. Now I do tell you. But yeah, there was a time when I was much younger.
Do you ask her though? That's what I'm saying. Like, all the people that how did you put that so eloquently? What was
Tossed
it?
off in her face.
Tossed off
There
in
we
their
go.
face?
The women that you've tossed off in the face.
To these nut bucket ass chicks.
Okay. Did you ask them
So
first? Were you like, do you mind? Like, how do you go about that? Or is it just in the spur of the moment you decided to
It's like,
either
oh, I'm gonna toss
pull
off in
out
your
of her
face.
mouth
Here we
and
go.
Well,
toss off in her face? I just can't get over that.
No reason
Or are you fucking her and you get up and
no reason to plan. I just,
you don't ask. You just did it. You
Well,
just
no, I'll tell you.
off
I'll
in
tell
her
you I'm
face.
about to come. I'll be like, oh, I'm about to come.
So you're gonna say I'm about to come while you're hovering over her face, and then if she doesn't back away, then that's the green light,
Yep,
or
exactly. That means
Oh, wow,
here
really?
it comes. Here comes the protein. Yep. There you go.
So what would that do for your orgasm if she was like, hold up, no, like if she just puts her hand on your dick and is like pushing back?
What
like,
if she blocks the head,
don't-
like the opening,
yeah,
and all of a sudden
don't-
it's just like
don't toss
doesn't
off
really
in
come
my
out?
face.
Because if a guy, if you pinch that off or you don't get that
would
full
suck.
cum, it really fucking it just destroys you.
So clearly, none of them have said no. Don't do that.
Yeah, nobody's done that. No. But then again,
No. You sound like that thing on fucking Sesame
right.
Street. Nope.
Oh, the Martians?
No, yeah, the Martians.
Oh, yeah, no.
Nope.
No, you know what? That type of thing has never happened. But, obviously if you're going to put a dick in your mouth, you have to expect something. Am I right?
Well, if you're fucking and then you jump up to squirt it on her, I mean, she's expecting to be in the other direction, I would believe, or at least pulling out or something. But if you jump up like, I'm coming, right towards the face.
Most of the time, I mean, if I'm fucking, I got a condom on. You know what I'm saying? In most cases. I mean, there's been a few chicks, obviously, that I was really into that, we just had straight, raw sex.
Unprotected sex.
Yeah.
Right.
But those were chicks that I knew and we were having. But for a nut bucket ass chick, yeah, it's either a nut to the face or a nut in a condom.
Nut
tosser.
bucket chick.
Nut bucket ass chick.
What is a chick? What the hell is a nut bucket ass chick?
It's a chick that he won't do anything but nut in. That's all she's good for.
Yeah, you're learning this real good, AK.
She's a cum rag.
Want to be a nut bucket?
Wow.
Oh. You might do very well.
Somebody's heard about something. Somebody's really heard about something I said. I'm not sure what all this animosity going on is.
No, I just see when I'm sleep deprived, I'm just really on top of my A game. I don't know how the fuck that happens.
You're sleep deprived, is what you're telling us?
I didn't sleep well last night.
Maybe you tossed off in your own face?
I tried that, but then I couldn't get to sleep.
Well, see, you need to tell them, too, that you told me, at least, that you come like you squirt like a fountain or something.
Yeah, I do gush some pretty big, thick ones.
Yeah, you did tell me you hit the stereo a few
Yeah,
times.
that's
I'm like,
right,
really?
Yeah, I haven't had...
This poor housekeeper, can you imagine?
It's not...
I don't want to imagine.
The shots aren't as far now. I mean, lately
You're getting older.
Yeah, they are. They're more lazy, but they're thick. You know what I'm saying?
They're shorter and stunted now.
Oh, look at her face.
See?
Apparently, she doesn't like milkshake shots.
I just don't want to hear about your shots.
My nut shots?
I don't want to.
You're on the wrong show.
I don't care about the consistency of, or the latitude of, longitude, all that.
I'm trying to think what it reminds me of, like mayonnaise, maybe.
When you tell him you don't like it, he's gonna really get into it.
Something's wrong. If it's
mayonnaise, there's something wrong.
Does it hurt coming out?
No,
not okay.
No, it's not. It's thick. It's got a thick.
I think you're missing some components there that's coming out that thick.
Shouldn't be mayonnaise. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe not as thick as mayonnaise, but it's got a definite thickness to it. It's not, I mean, if you guys
tested this,
is nuts curdled?
Would you like
smeared it around in your fingers, or
maybe I can jack one out here and then we'll take a sample. How about
have you ever
that?
tasted it?
No.
Never.
No, I don't.
So you never kissed a girl after you came in her mouth or nothing?
Actually, no. You know what? There was one time I did that. I'm not gonna lie.
So you did?
And yeah, I have.
So you taste like mayonnaise?
It kind of tastes a little more like oysters.
You just never did like a little taste test, just like
right.
Just curiosity.
Curiosity.
You know what? I never did like lick my fingers or lick the mattress or do any crazy shit.
Well, I hope not lick the mattress.
I didn't mean all that.
Well, she asked me if I tasted it, so I'm like,
you could just like have pre-planned it, put it in your hand, and then you and your fucking phone, and then put your finger in it and just licked it a little bit.
No.
Okay.
No. I just had no interest in doing that. But
right.
Yeah, I have kissed a chick with I nutted in her mouth. I can't.
Did she swallow it, or you swapped it around?
No. She was pretty much swallowed, but there was residue, like around,
residue
around her lips.
And that was before
around her lips.
What's that?
That was before what?
Before your kids were killed?
Actually, yes. Yeah, it was. It was. It was way.
So you
before.
may have eaten a couple of your own children.
I'm a cannibal.
Wow. On that note.
Oh man.
I am a cannibal. I ate my own children.
Oh.
Wow. Damn. That was fucked up, Jerk.
Hey, that's just disgusting.
Thing is, you ate about 50,000 of them in that one.
I know. Just think about how many of my kids I did eat.
How many kids of yours she swallowed?
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But she's long gone, so I couldn't ask her.
So you want to work out with a chick is what you want. You want someone to motivate you.
It would be good to have somebody to be, obviously.
Wow, can you hear that jet?
Shit,
they can't hear it, but we can.
I can hear it. Damn, that's pretty close, huh?
They actually can't hear it. We should have enough screening on this. That shouldn't hear it.
But, no, it'd be nice to have somebody to either work out with or work out for. I think that would be cool. Plus, too, in this day and age, I mean, okay, here it is. Most men, well, let's see, like my grandfather, when he was because we have a similar build. I have my grandfather's build, obviously. So when he was 38 or 39, you got to remember him and my grandma were married. So, they were eating home cooked meals. You know what I'm saying? They were eating a little
Not
better.
eating their own kids.
And they're, well, as opposed to, look at my ass. I pop a fucking microwave dinner in. I'm a 39-year-old man. I'm eating frozen shit all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like.
But I've noticed one thing. When you're single, you get bigger. When you're with somebody, you
start to lose, huh?
Yeah, you do. I've noticed that with you.
Oh, it just me, myself?
Yeah, with you. Remember I told you before when you were with what's-her-name, you started thinning down a little bit.
He's having lots of sex.
Well, yeah, that too. And, you said, though, when I was with Kaylee, you said I put on weight, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I don't think you're very happy with Kaylee.
So you could tell when I'm not happy, too.
Yeah.
See, that's it. I think when I lose weight, I'm happy. So it does motivate me to lose a little bit.
So you need to find a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But see, that's easier said. But that's easier said than done. Because obviously...
Well, she said, don't you get sympathy sex, so you got to get a sympathy chick, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I must have to, because, boy, no chicks...
You do not have to get a sympathy chick. That's awful.
Hey, you're the one that made the sympathy sex comment.
That's different.
Wow. Which
that
was a dig.
She doesn't have to be sympathetic to go out with you, just to fuck you.
Yeah. She can go out with you, she just doesn't have to fuck. Well, I guess that's what most women do, right? Once you guys are going out and together, then you don't fuck anymore?
That
not
is
true.
Yeah.
I don't know, Chirpin.
Look, he's like happy with that one.
No, I'm laughing because I know the
No, marriage can.
I know the stigma, yeah.
Yeah, marriage can. It can switch up a lot.
And it's not, I got him now, so I don't have to fuck him anymore. Usually we stop fucking you because we can't fucking stand you anymore. It just grosses us out and don't even want to think about you touching us.
Well, then again,
on that note, I'm staying single the rest of my fucking life.
Now, thinking about that, it makes it pretty goddamn bleak.
Damn.
Although, you know what, though? I got Al Bundy in relationships before, where I was like...
But then again, I mean, the one you did, we won't mention that person because I said...
Yeah, you're right.
But I could see that happening.
Yeah.
I don't know why you even do it in the first fucking place.
I don't know.
I mean, no looks, and on top of that, I mean... Sometimes looks, the personality. She had a fucking shit-pissed personality.
Well, you know what the thing is, too? That was a time when, you start thinking, oh, well, I gotta date somebody because they're showing me interest. If they're showing me interest, I better go for it. Because,
no, that's never a reason to date somebody.
Well, yeah, you find that out pretty quick. But, that is kind of the mentality that still exists. People will, if you don't like somebody, they ask you, why not? Why don't you like her? What's wrong with her? And then you have to give all these reasons. You have to write a 90-page essay as to why you don't like her. And
someone actually made you do this?
Well, no, but I'm being facetious, obviously. But, I mean, there are people that are, why don't you like her, man? I mean, dude, it's pussy.
Tell them if you like her so much, you fucking date her.
You know what? I have said that to somebody before. I was like,
go fuck her.
Obviously, you like her.
Yeah.
What'd you hooking her up with me for? I don't know.
But see, it's foreign what we're talking about to you women because it's totally different.
Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah, I mean, but the whole...
Because with
once
you guys,
get in...
see, you guys can fuck who you want. We got to fuck who we can.
That's not true.
That's not always true.
Oh, really?
No, that's not true.
Well, I don't know. I've been a man for 38 years. I think... I've been a man longer than you guys have been a man.
True. What the fuck are you talking to here? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's been a man longer than
except
you,
for Jerkman.
I know, shit.
Well, actually, that's probably true. But anyway.
All right.
Yeah,
I was holding back a couple jokes there, and I did not put them out. And now I'm going on.
Now you're going to go hard in the paint.
That's right.
He goes hard in Jeremy's paint.
I wasn't one of those women that withheld sex during a relationship or the entire time... 9 years that me and the boy's dad were together, I never said no, not once.
Were there times that you wanted to, though, that you were like, man,
There were times I just wasn't feeling it, yeah, but
wow,
I gave it to him anyway. Same with my last relationship. Never said no.
Well, I don't think that it has to be like it has to be done. I mean, if you don't feel it, you just don't do it for that night or whatever. But at the same time,
if you don't, the next woman will.
That is true.
Well, see,
but see, I don't do that. So for that
I would
that's
never
not a
do
big
that.
for me.
I wouldn't do that.
It's not a like the girl has to because I don't give a shit if someone else is going to put it out. I ain't going to take it anyhow. It wouldn't matter to me.
Yeah, if I'm with somebody and I actually love them, then I'm not fucking around.
Sometimes I find maybe, in the beginning, there were times where I'm like, I don't really feel like doing this tonight. But once we're in it, my mind changed real quick.
Right. Exactly.
So yeah, initially I might not have been in the mood, but I know that I will be once things
start
get
up.
going. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I didn't never say no.
Well,
Yeah.
huh. Well, that's a rarity.
Yeah, it is.
I keep,
You know?
yeah, I keep hearing that. I don't.
So,
I
but then
so.
again, it can go both ways because, like I said, I was the Al Bundy dude at one point, and the woman wanted.
I wish a motherfucker would.
I was that motherfucker.
Oh, you're gonna tell me now?
Yeah,
Not
that's
happening.
I'd
Not
make
happening.
excuses. I would. Well, Jerkman. I mean, well, no, it had nothing to do with the looks. It was just, we
She
got
had a
tired of
shit
it.
personality.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, she did.
That's what I saw on the thing.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, that's the one.
And
on top of that, her looks were
bad
80
enough.
times better than her personality.
Oh wow.
And I'm not
That's saying
shitting
a
you.
lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's saying a lot right there.
Yeah,
I mean, she was a bitch. She was.
Were you just
all
lonely
nasty.
then, or was she different when you guys were alone?
Well, okay, she had good redeeming qualities.
They all do.
You know. But so obviously, I mean, if she was a total bitch, I wouldn't have bothered. But so there was some good things about her, but at the same time, there was enough bad shit where, she would try to alienate people around me.
Canceled out. Oh, she was one of those.
Oh yeah, she didn't try to alienate. She would just piss everybody the fuck off. You wouldn't even be around them.
That's it. Yeah, she did good job of alienating people too. Trust me on that one.
I mean, at first you approach her, you're thinking, wow, as long as I keep my eyes squinted and I'm not looking as much, I can. Then her
That's
personality
fucked up.
kicks in.
And then you're
fucked
like,
up.
oh, bitch.
Then you're like, okay, look, I can't do any of this shit.
If
Get
I
the
just
fuck
talk
away.
to her while I look at the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't have nightmares of trolls trying to make out with me or
Right.
something.
Oh man.
Well, and that's it. You will get those people that, not only are they, it's like, wow, you look like shit, but you're also a bitch.
Well,
it's
see,
like,
that's the whole thing. Personality is most of it. I mean,
Yeah.
because really, be honest here. I mean, people get older, people's looks change, you gain weight, you lose weight. So and anybody that's in a relationship is not in it because of. I mean, you got to be attracted to the person, obviously, in the beginning,
Right.
for one way or another.
Yeah. After that, we're all
it's a
gonna
roller
sag
coaster.
and
We're all,
get
yeah.
wrinkled and
We're gonna change. Our bodies are gonna whatever. And if that person's still a great personality, you still care for them and love them,
Yeah.
it's not gonna matter.
Right.
But that fucking thing you had, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, man, it's live and
God.
learn. It was one of those things that had to happen, I think, to teach me a lesson.
You were 6 years with her.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how you did it. I
Like
really
I said,
don't.
it was one of those things where you start, you go, well, they care about me, I guess, which I believe they did, in their own fucked up way.
Well,
and so
I believe my ex cared about me in her own fucked up way. So either there's
there
always
you go. And so you think like, okay, well, I guess they care about me, and
Mm-hmm.
they want to be with me. So let me, before I just blow it off. But
before you toss it off in her face.
That's what I should have done.
I thought
should
you
have
did.
just
Never
done.
tossed
Well, I
it
should-
off in her face
I
in
should-
the 6 years.
Well, no, I mean I should have done that in the beginning. Just been like, okay, that's
Oh, you
it.
should
We're
have just
done.
made her a cum bucket.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
6 years though, you had to have found something
Something.
about her that nobody else saw.
Oh, there was. I mean, there were some things that I thought, okay, well, personality. Well, you know what? We were a lot alike personality-wise. Yeah, there was some shit.
You hear the silence here, don't you?
Yeah. Well,
Everybody's like, okay.
Alrighty.
I wouldn't admit that. I would not tell anybody that.
Well, you know what? That's the thing. We were.
But you guys were not. I mean, she was abrupt. She was rude. She was just fucking. She was harsh to people. She had no reason to do half the shit she did or would say.
What would she do?
Well, we're not gonna. You know what? Here's the thing. It's her birthday today, and I can see her fucking trying to listen.
So.
And I got a phone call at work today, and nobody said anything. So I'm like, I could see her, like doing that shit.
Well, even if she did, she already knows you're talking about her.
Yeah.
Well,
Right,
that's
it's
true.
too late now. It's
Yeah,
already
all
out
right.
there.
Yeah, we're talking about the bitch. Fuck.
Didn't we just discuss this a couple weeks ago that when we're on radio, people that we are involved with should expect that we're going to talk about them on the radio because
right.
it's part of
Yeah.
our fucking life.
Yeah, that's true, and that's
exactly
a
it.
major decree.
And you're the only one that's had somebody, so we've all been single our whole lives.
Our whole lives.
Yeah.
Right.
Our entire lives.
I find that hard to
Always.
believe, but hey.
No way.
But yeah, she was just some of the shit she would
She
do.
had to
is-
just, yeah.
she would go down to the station, and at one point in time I used to let people run their own boards. Well, she went down and she would run the board. Well, I had a cam up there and I kept an eye out because I thought she was doing some shit for another radio station that she had been working for, and
And
she
sure
was.
enough, she
So I put a
was.
cam down there to keep an eye on her to see what she was doing. Well, she would take the cam and she would spin it every night. And I told her one day, I said, look, you touch that cam one more fucking time, you're done. You're out of the station.
Right.
And she went ahead and did it again the one time. And then she was in actually stealing information out of the system and selling it or taking it over to her other job so they could turn around and make Vegas all-net radio, which is very similar to...
Oh, yeah. You know, which I haven't hit up their site to check it out yet. You said it's different.
Yeah, it's...
Because last time I couldn't even navigate it, so I'm kind of gave up.
And she would come in, and she was stealing information and taking it to this other radio station. Well, she had somebody come in one time for an interview, and he was selling vape cigarettes or something at the time. It was when they first started coming out.
Right.
And he came in about, half an hour earlier, half an hour earlier before they had shown up.
Right, and he was talking to you.
Yeah, so he starts talking to me, and he's like, well, hey, I like what you're doing here. He said, I just started this vape company. He said, what I'd like to do is you smoke. He said, I'd like to give you one of these, try it out, cut me a commercial, and we'll just do an even trade. He said, tell me how you like it. He said, we'll keep an update.
Mm-hmm.
He said, maybe later on we'll do some, some money back and forth and stuff like this. Well, she had came in towards the end of that, and he gave me this at the time, I think they were like $100 and some bucks worth of equipment or whatever, the cigarette and shit. So I was like, all right, cool. That's fair. I'll try it out. I'll cut you a commercial.
Right.
So we're sitting there talking about it, and she comes in, and what was it? One of the commercial breaks, she went outside, and she goes, I will tell you something right now. When I bring people in here, you do not talk to them. You do not try to sell them. And she went through this whole fucking list of shit.
She pimp played you. She told you to stay in pocket.
But now,
at first,
but she used to go in and take our board ops. I would train board ops, and when I was done with them, and it was their turn to turn around and work for me, she would take them and pull them over to KLAV and get them a job. So she was taking shit from me constantly, left and right. Well, this night I'd had enough of her goddamn bullshit.
And by then we had broken up. She wanted to be friends and
Right.
do the show, which I knew wouldn't work. So.
And one of the reasons I never went at her before was because it was his girlfriend. So
Right.
I left it
Yeah,
right
yeah.
out. Well, then on the way out the end of that show that night, she went walking outside, and I was outside smoking a cigarette. She walks by, she goes, hope there's no hard feelings. I said, yeah, there is, fucking bitch. Wait a minute. I said, stand right there. And I ripped right the fuck into her. Cruise control. I said, look, at my station, you don't ever fucking come down and tell me what I can, what I can't. And I just went through this whole fucking list. She just stood there with her mouth fucking open.
Right.
I said, and now you can leave.
Yeah.
Cruise control fucking just stood there like he was like smirking in the background like, yes, get her, get that fucking bitch.
It's about time. It's about time. Come on.
Well, then, then I called Jerkman later and I said, now do you understand why we broke up?
I was like, and I knew all along because we had known she had been sabotaging and doing all. I mean, the one time she came in and ran the stage, she ran it, and the next show that came in, she had taken all the wires, all the mic wires, and switched them all around. So the next show that came in, we were trying to do it, and we turned the mic on. It wasn't that mic; it was another mic. Nobody knew. It screwed up the whole show. They actually dropped their show because of that. I mean, it was so fucked up.
Oh.
And she's like, "Oh, I never did that." I'm like, bullshit, whore.
Yeah. Right.
Damn, man. And it's
over?
funny because I would have, I would have dropped her if I knew that was going on. Oh, wow. We're at a break ready?
Yeah, we went
Jesus
over.
Christ. We'll be right back, bitches.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIMRadio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerkman. Heavy that, and guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted. My own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the
hollering at
guts,
a bar,
blind
you
to
be
the
getting
facts.
digits. Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yes, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
STIMRadio. STIMRadio.
Yes, bitches. Welcome to Hour 2, Segment 3 of the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me. Yes, alright. So I'm going to be jumping in. I got a little SMJ action for you guys. There we go.
I'm waiting.
We're going to do this. Ready? Oh. Here we go. You can sing with me if you want.
I'm not singing with you.
Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from danger. Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from strangers. All right, I've got two things.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give you. Do you want one person you actually know, Jerkman?
Oh, this is for me, okay?
Yep. And
Yeah.
the other one was a group from a Facebook group.
All right, do the one I know first.
All right. So our good old friend Flying Fish, I put up a post on Facebook talking about helping a friend of mine move. So she, a few people commented, and she comments, and she goes, "How would you help anybody move?" She was like, "I guess you stood around and supervised." So then well, that was the wrong thing to say, because I came back in and I was like, "Wow, how about have another sip of that vodka, why don't you?" or something like that. How come you think because I can't see I couldn't help somebody move? And I said, keep in mind, this is the same person who we told to take a piece of tinfoil, stick it on her finger, and she'd hear us talking.
Yes, God. You don't
And
make
she
me
actually
start
did
laughing
it.
again. She did. Oh,
She
my
did
God.
not.
She did.
Yeah, because she
did.
called
We
up
have
one
it
night,
recorded.
and I said, "You know what?" I said, "You having a problem hearing us?" She goes, "Yeah," because she was talking into the phone, but answering the computer, so it would be a minute delay.
Yeah.
So she would talk to us and wait for it to come back around through the computer.
Yeah, because we'd hear this like 30 seconds later, we hear her answer something, and you're like, oh, what?
And she's like, "I don't know how to." I said, "You know what?" I said, "Go in." I said, "Just get some foil." I said, "When you put it on your finger," I said, "hold your finger up into the air to your right." I said, "When you're doing this, the delay will be a little less." So
And you'll actually hear. And she tried it. She actually did it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she tried it. And,
Oh, yeah.
What a
And Ocelot knows who this is.
Yes, I do.
She's witnessed
frozen grapes.
Yes, that's exactly where I was going with that next, was frozen grapes shooting out.
So then...
I saw that visually before you even said it.
Oh, yeah, that's what she was talking about.
I was like, I think I'm nasty because
Yeah,
what
no.
I'm envisioning
Nope,
is
it was
frozen
the real-
grapes coming out.
That
That's
is
what
what
she
she...
thought.
I didn't want to say anything. 'Cause
That
I
is
know
that
how
is what
perverted I
she
am.
discussed one night, saying that, oh, yes.
You know, recently she actually hit on me again on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Frozen
Yeah.
grapes?
I forget. No.
Oh, she wants Jerkman to bend her over the desk and go.
Is she
Yeah.
cute?
No.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she...
No.
She came on to do both Jerkman and I at separate points.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. The
Oh.
hands, the one night I was laughing
that
because
one.
he's trying to push her away and the hands are just like going all the town
begged me
trying.
to suck his dick
Oh,
on the
she
air.
totally,
yeah.
totally. She was like, I'll
Isn't
do
she
it
the
for...
one that you sucked her toes?
No,
No.
that wasn't
It
her.
was her friend that she brought in.
Yeah, her
that's
friend
right.
is my
That's right.
Maraschino cherry. or
Maraschino
something.
cherry.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? She was okay. She was
until you thought she was a man.
Well, yeah, you tried to make me think she was a man.
Tried to make you think shit. You did think. You were fucking pissed off.
Oh, I was totally pissed because I was like, really? No, but where was my point? So then I came back. So then she writes me back and she goes, "You suck. You were never supposed to mention something like that again." And she was like, "I'm just very curious about your world."
Ooh.
And I'm like,
he has his own world now, not in our
You
world.
have your own. I thought I had my own world. Wait a
no.
minute.
I know I've got my own.
No, you've
Hell,
never
I have my own
been.
planet. Where y'all been?
You've never been to my world.
Wow,
probably
I guess
do.
yours is mysterious, and nobody knows how you
Right.
do things like a normal person.
Right.
Wow.
So then I wrote back and I said something about it's not much different than yours. I said it's just that I cannot see, and
Right.
it's just the way things are. So then she writes back and she goes, "You know I love you," and I was like, "Yeah." I said I love you too, and that's why I hate when you say stupid shit and put assumptions in it. I said questions are fine, but assumptions is where I have the problem. You should know this. And so,
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I basically had to take her down on Facebook.
What part did she wouldn't say you weren't supposed to mention? The tinfoil?
The tinfoil. Yep.
Oh. The vodka part was fine.
Yeah, right.
Oh, she was so
Okay.
pissed that night when we did that to her. Because then she kept calling back and calling us assholes and fucking
Oh,
shit.
she cussed us out. Yeah, that
Yeah.
night she totally cut. And then on Ustream, she was chatting some shit.
She was
too.
mad because she fell for it?
Yeah,
She
pretty
cursed
much.
you
Right.
out.
Yeah,
Yep,
she was
so we
pissed
got
at
cussed
me for
out.
So
having her believe it.
I also have to laugh because I was picking Maxwell up at All Talk 1 tonight to bring him over here. And I was like 1 minute late.
Oh, she
getting
witnessed at
there.
SMJ, yes.
Yes, and so I'm pulling in as he's walking up to a stranger's car to get in.
Yeah, I thought because she pulled up right. She pulled up right where Ocelot would pull up. Right there in the
Right.
front.
That's funny.
And so I walk over to the door and I pull on it.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, oh
man.
shit. And then all of a sudden I hear this other car pull up, and I hear Ocelot go, "Hey, trouble."
Yeah.
So was there somebody in the other car?
There was.
There was.
And would they say anything, or were they
Oh,
just
yeah.
like freaking out?
No, it was a chick, and she pops out. And well, what was her? You saw the visuals, I guess, huh?
Yeah, she's, kind of a middle-aged blonde woman, and she kind of pops out, and she gets this really kind of pathetic look on her face.
So she could tell he was blind.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yes. And now, I
So
don't
you
remember
coulda-
exactly what she said to you.
She said, "Oh, honey, I think you're getting in the wrong car. Your car is back behind you." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I couldn't,
So you could have had sympathy tossing tonight. And
Yeah, I
you didn't
could have
take
got
it.
That's right.
Could have got a sympathy tossing. You know what though? I don't think that woman even knew I had a dick.
I don't
She
think.
didn't
I mean,
see
she
you
had
other
that
than-
little pathetic look on her face. I don't think she.
So she
even
thought
did.
he was like a 3-year-old.
Right.
Yeah, she's not even thinking
right.
about my dick. I don't have a dick. I have a pee-pee.
Oh, that little poor blind man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Trying
it
to
was-
get in. I feel so bad. He's trying to get in everybody's car. He doesn't know where he is.
Yep, it was one of those. Now I got to tell you guys about this Facebook group. There's a Facebook group I'm a part of called Blind and Visually Impaired Friends, and
That just sounds fucked up right there.
it does. Yeah, it does sound kind
Yeah.
of cheesy.
It sounds like you guys are like all desperate and you huddle together.
No, there are some
Right.
people in
you
there
know, those
that
blindos, they all got to stay together.
there
Yeah,
are.
one's got to lead the other one.
Oh.
There are some people in that group that are kind of that way, as you're about to hear.
God.
So I put up a post, and you know why? Let me tell you what started the post. So my old PE teacher, it was her birthday, and actually I have two of my old PE teachers on my Facebook, and so I wrote on her wall, and I said, "Hey, happy birthday to my other old PE teacher." I put it in quotes. So then the other one that was my junior high PE teacher, because they're mutual friends too. And she writes,
they're both females.
yeah, they're both
And
females.
they're both older.
Yeah, you know where I'm going, Jerry.
I know where you're at.
Exactly.
So then she writes and she goes, "Hey Maxwell, you better watch what you say about old PE teachers." And I said, "Hey, look," I said, "you both were attractive when you were my teachers, so I'm sure you've aged very well." And
He's trying to hit on
Yes, he
Oh, my
is.
goodness.
See, he's a dog. Look at him. Look at him. He's smiling
Trying to
about
get
it
a
too.
bone.
That's right.
Trying
So-
to bury that bone.
yeah, you're damn
Very,
right.
very hard. He's trying to bury that bone.
So then she writes back, actually the other chick writes back, and she goes, "I find that so funny." She was like, "Especially you having such a profound visual disability, but yet you tell us we're attractive."
Oh.
So yeah.
So did your happy little pudgy just duck and disappear after that one?
Well, I got a little defensive, and I said, "Wow," I said, "it's funny because being that you've worked with a lot of visually impaired children because you are an adaptive PE teacher.
Right.
You'd think you'd know blind people a little better. And actually, I got no response back.
Oh.
Well, then this led to my Facebook, the group that I went to. So I posted something in the group, and I said, isn't it funny that when we tell sighted people that they're attractive or they look good, they think we're being funny or we're joking, and they find humor in it. So I had a lot of people that actually agreed with me that were like, yeah, I get that all the time. My girlfriend always says, how would you know how I look? Blah, blah, blah. So a lot of people were
so they were all rallying around your cause.
Pretty much. Well, then it started to...
They're all blind, right?
Well, yeah, of course. Blind are visually impaired.
Right.
Blind are...
So maybe some partials in there or something.
Right. And some of the stories, there was some shit in there. I mean, I could go and tell you more stories that I heard. Like one girl said that, what was it? She was when she was in school. I said, because, they always find the stuff funny that's not funny. And then the things that, that are funny...
well, that's blind humor, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, like she said, when she was in school, a kid threw a block at her head. I totally missed the fucking joke.
He's like, "Fuck you guys."
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't get the joke. Get over it.
I'm like, what?
It was just nothing.
It was a pun.
It was just like blind here. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. See, like I said, you sighties, the shit that's not funny, you find fucking hilarious.
See, perfect example. There you go.
Yeah, right.
So there we go. It just proved itself. But anyway, she was saying that like when she was in school, a kid threw a block at her head, and the teacher was like, "Oh, you just can't take a joke."
Throwing a block
at
her
head was a joke?
Yeah, that's what she said. There was the shit.
She could throw a block at a sighted person's head. That's
not a fucking joke.
Funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I will
throw a block
at anyone's head.
I will murder you.
So then, like I said, the conversation started to morph a little bit. And so then we started talking about sighties jumping out of cars, trying to lead us across
we're
streets.
Sighties,
That's what we are.
Goddamn sighties. So we started talking about sighted people jumping out of cars, trying to walk us across streets and all this, and other people had the same experience.
So you guys were having a good old blind rant.
Exactly. Then, this one guy, a newly blind person, writes on there and says...
How do you know he's newly? He said this?
He did say that. Yeah, at some point in the post... I mean,
how new, did he say?
He said 4 years.
Okay.
He's been blind for 4 years.
So 4 years is considered new.
Newly blind,
Okay.
yep. And his first thing is, before you sit and you criticize these people, maybe you think and bash and make fun of them, you should try to educate them. And he was like, not only that... but there may have been something there that was a danger to you that they could have seen and you wouldn't have. And so...
That is true. We have saved you so many times. You don't know.
That's right.
Everyone in this room has saved your life at least twice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We haven't told you because we feel bad.
Right.
We don't want to say nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, one time you were actually outside of here on to the right. There's actually an alligator pit.
Oh, really?
The first time you were
right.
down here, your life was saved.
Oh, man, you guys...
That volcano on the way to 7-Eleven, holy shit.
How many
man.
times did you walk him around that so he wouldn't get lava
Every
on
time I was there.
Yeah, see?
Right.
He'd walk by and be like, it's hot today, huh? And I'm like, yes, dear, it's hot.
Didn't want to tell him that
It's just hot.
life was in
Yeah,
danger.
that you almost walked into a fucking volcano.
And I said there was nothing dangerous there. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, sometimes you don't... This is why I found out that he's only been blind for 4 years. And then he went into this whole thing of how he's just now gotten the courage to walk down his front steps at his house without sighted assistance.
4 years? Really?
Yep.
Is that... Okay.
That's different, though. If 4 years... you're more used to being able to see than not.
Right,
well,
depending on how old he was, right?
But that's it. But the dude's putting his shoes on me.
Yeah,
but, you know what I'm saying?
But is that normal?
You were born this way, so you're...
Well, like he said he will not walk down his front steps without
But I mean,
assistance.
obviously you call them the newbies or whatever, so you've been around, I'm sure, people that have newly lost their sight.
Right.
I mean, is that normal for like a 4-year period to be just
I guess
shaking, still going down steps?
I guess it could be. I mean, if you know what, I don't know.
I mean, not that, you know.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to empathize, I guess.
Yeah, because
with that
for me,
situation.
I don't really know.
This is normal to you.
Right.
But wouldn't you agree that you are a more capable person than others who lost their sight by some accident or suddenly or whatever?
That's a given. I mean, that would be like if,
if you can't really compare his,
our
for
situations
him,
are totally
somebody who jumps out of the car and tries to assist him across the street, very well, he could have been in danger.
Right, exactly. He would probably need that.
Right, but you don't.
But in my case, I'm like, well, why'd you do that? So yeah, he was like...
And maybe him being a sighty, he's seen, because keep in mind, the way you move and maneuver around stuff is not exactly the same way everybody else that's blind does.
Yeah.
I mean, and case in point, look at somebody we also have with us that's totally, I mean, we're walking over to the store the other day and, you guys are like 8,000 miles ahead of us, and the other one's just like little cane tapping. And
Well, you know, it's kind of weird how they get sight guided, but they also use their cane too.
Well, see, and that's exactly what was happening. So, I mean, you're just clocking along, and this one's just tapping along and acting like they just lost their sight 3 days ago.
Yeah. Which is strange because apparently they've been blind since birth.
Well, see, and that's what I'm saying. So no, I don't think she was totally blind from birth. I think she actually had some sight and had lost it.
Oh, okay.
But I guess the majority of her life she didn't have sight, after
Long
a certain
enough to
period.
have
big fat
Long
penis.
enough, you think,
Right.
right? But did not. So I guess it's
You're
the
just
person too.
awesome.
He is a trailblazer.
You're an awesome
I
blind
don't even have my
man.
bell here. You know?
Yeah, no bell for you. Sorry.
No.
Ding, 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 ding.
You know what? Oh, I know what we can do. Here, check this out.
I'm gonna blow in
Do
that.
this and- Whoops.
Where's Gary when you need him?
Yeah, right. Gary's going, oh, I wish I was there.
So yeah, me and this guy were going at it for a long, back and forth, and at one point I said, hey, for all you, people that were born blind, according to this man, you're all idiots, and he knows better because he was able to see. I mean, he was really going at me. He was like, well, you say that, somebody, you don't know what they look like, and you think it's funny that they think it's funny that you can't see them, or that you say that they're good looking. He's like, at least I've seen a woman. I even know what a twat looks like. Do you know?
Oh man! Wow!
Wow!
Well, but see, AK is right
She'd be
though.
like,
so
I know what it feels like. I don't have to watch just porn.
Right.
How about that?
Yeah, you had a whole relearn how to fuck. Losing your vision, right?
Oh man!
It's like,
do you have to learn how to refuck again?
You probably would. I don't know.
I guess once you're in there, I mean, it's just kind of given, isn't it?
I'm thinking you
Whoa,
should.
I don't know.
You should know your way around with your eyes closed anyway. So what's the difference?
I mean,
I like the lights on sometimes. Depends. Just a little bit.
Again,
light.
I don't really know because this is how I've done it all my life. So I don't know if sighted people do it different or not.
Do we do it different?
I don't know.
What do? You just jump on top, right?
Huh?
I'm like, what?
I mean, you're not asking me that question.
Wow.
Oh, that was funny.
So,
hey, you got your toss offers.
Yeah, you were.
It reminds me of a fucking salad or something.
Tossing
their
Tossing his salad.
So yeah, that was my. Well, eventually the guy and I we made peace. We finally.
You guys kissed and made up.
Well, we kind of were
going to
reached
Red
an
Lobster
even
or
keel. We reached an even keel, and I just said, look.
Well, both of you are coming at it from two different angles, though. Honestly, I mean, this guy is, like you said, newly. 4 years. So for him, he may have seen people that were blind as in his last recognition or any kind of thing that he can relate to. It was maybe someone that needed help constantly.
Well, and see, that's it. I think I kept saying that to him. I said, you're thinking too much like a sighted person. I said, don't impose your fears and insecurities on me.
You're like blind Yoda.
Oh, I was told.
Not do.
I wish you guys could see this whole thread. I mean, it was pretty wild, and there's a whole lot. I don't want to sit
I
here.
think these guys are sexting back and forth right now.
Are you vexting?
Yeah, because look at this. I'm going to spin this around. Oh, she's too late. Look
Can
at
you read that text?
She slid it away.
Can
real
the camera
quick.
read the text? Is it good enough to pick up what the screen says?
No, look. She
Can't catch me.
She popped it away real quick so I couldn't get her on camera quick enough. But Ocelot's
Look
just
at
being
Ocelot.
all obvious
The whole
about
show
it.
has
Yeah, I
she's
know.
just been
Head
like
down,
this.
looking at the text.
She's doing the inserts every now and then to make you think that she's
Yeah.
listening, much like I do on my phone conversations. The courtesy laugh, like,
that's bad.
No.
So Ocelot,
Nice.
what were we talking about before
That's
we
what
were
she
talking
does.
about the blind guy? Do you remember?
Yeah. Well, actually,
She doesn't.
She don't remember.
Look at her. She's turning red.
So okay. Well, what would you guys? You know what? Because you don't always. You get to do this
Let's
one
ask
night a week.
Ocelot this question. What would you do?
What would you want to talk about?
What would I want to talk about?
Yeah,
about?
we'll keep you intrigued. I mean,
keep
you could
you
text
guys-
it to us if you want.
oh, nice one.
And then my phone will read it over the air. I'll
Yeah,
just pull it up.
right.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You guys are here, one night a week. So, I have 4 more nights to say whatever the fuck I want. So, what would you guys like to talk about?
They want to talk about men.
Want to talk about men?
I can tell right now.
You
That's
guys
what they want to
want
talk
to-
about.
I thoroughly enjoy the topics that we always
I do.
talk
I
about.
enjoy the banter.
So you just enjoy just talking back and forth in that.
Yeah.
So this is fine.
Yeah.
Cool. So see, that works.
I don't have any specific things. Then I'm going to feel on the spot, and I don't really know what to say after that. And then it's just going to be awkward silence. And I just rely on you to carry the show. I just say stuff here and there and keep
So
it
you really don't
moving.
care what we talk about then?
No.
No, if we have something really that we want to say, we
Yeah,
say it.
Exactly.
Or text it to us.
Yeah, he can just text it.
I think Ocelot and I both have started some topics on the show.
Well, you guys have. That's why we figured, well, shit, we don't want to be...
God's sakes, he's trying to be courteous once. Shit,
oh, that's why we're confused. We don't know how to react.
Wait a minute. Throw me all off.
It's like, where's the joke? I'm waiting for it.
Oh, damn. That's fucked up, man. You guys, you got me pegged wrong. You know?
You think they do?
Yeah, I think they do.
That's
you got the wrong idea who I am, you know?
Maybe.
Well, I've got a topic I would like to start.
Go. Oh! We'll be right back, bitches.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. I love you. You are my girl. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIMRadio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerkman. Heavy that, and guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing,
But in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted. My own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghosts.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
STIMRadio. STIMRadio.
All right, you know what? We're doing a show without these son of
That's
bitches.
right.
We do not need them.
Don't need him.
Not at all.
DJ Jerkman and AK.
That's right. You know, because
Live.
Blinky out here, fucking the guy that can't stand fucking
The
guys and
sighties.
sighties.
Yeah.
You know, after we're outside sitting for a while and we're having cigarettes and everything, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom."
That's
So he
right.
comes back out. What? 3
It was
minutes
like
later?
almost 4 or 5 minutes later.
You know, you're right. I kind of need sighty mix assistance. And when- AK did it to you. No, you're right here. No. she actually took your mic and moved it.
She took it away.
This is our show now.
See, now, the
I
problem
like
is
that.
there's a lot of Q-stabilition here.
Well, it is set up with different stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's
not like the other all talk. I mean, we just
Well, and I don't want to, because my work, where I work now, the building I work in, when I first got there,
Right.
I hated it.
And-
I was like, goddamn Corporaticon, Custa bullshit. And,
So you're saying you hate this one right now?
well, right now. But
Because you pinballed all over the place to
yeah,
find the
you should have
bathroom.
seen me. You should have seen me. I bumped the TV. I'm like, okay, it's by the TV.
Where the hell
isn't it?
were you then?
Yeah.
I was. Well,
You didn't even make it to the other damn room.
He probably didn't even get to the other room.
No, you know what?
Just feeling around on chairs.
Bumping into everything.
Yeah,
Made it to the bed.
Well, I didn't even hit the bed. I found the TV, and I'm like, okay, isn't it by the TV? Isn't that where we went? And then I go past that, and there's like this like chalkboard thing right there. And then I'm like, okay.
It's a washboard thing or whatever it is.
Yeah, some kind of thing. And then I bump into some chairs. I'm like, okay, fuck. Where?
So, how long was you going to do that before you came out and said, "Hey, look, I need some help"?
Well, let's see. It took
About
me
4 minutes.
Yeah, about 4
Yeah.
minutes. Well, because you want to figure it out on your own.
Yeah, I admire that. I
And
like
then
that.
you're like, okay, wait, well, I can do.
I don't
this.
know if it was that so much as he just didn't want to admit that he needed sighty help.
Yeah.
No, I think it's.
That's right. He didn't want Saeed.
No, you know what it is? It's not even. It's not a pride thing. You just don't want to bother people. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be like,
Well, it's better than let you stand there piss your pants.
Well, I sure sooner or later would have come out and been like, hey,
Like
man,
you did.
Yeah, because that's what happened at
No.
my work. I remember the very first day I was there. I remember I went downstairs. I went for something. I don't remember the bathroom or somewhere, and I wound up having to call my assistant. And I was like, hey, can you come get me? I don't know where I am.
Wow. Now, if he had to take a shit, he'd have been out there in 30 seconds. So
Yeah.
I need,
Oh, yeah.
I need you to
Oh,
help me
yeah.
find the bathroom.
He had been doing the duck walk right out there going, help me.
And we would have had him
Yeah.
back in there about 10 seconds because we want no farting on the way through.
Oh,
Exactly.
God, yes.
You know, I
Feel
was
weird without the headphones?
It is.
It's
Little
weird,
strange,
isn't it?
huh?
It is
Weird.
strange.
Now, see, she
Hey,
gets
but
to
you
hear
know
him.
what? But without her headphones, do you notice she talks
She
into
talks
the mic?
into the
Yeah,
mic.
yeah, what is with that? With the headphones, you would think you could hear yourself. You know you're not. But now, okay,
you're
just
all up on it,
you're like
super
ass
loud.
backwards
the
here or
haps
something.
there. Yeah, it's a little bit.
You know,
strange.
it's me. I got to do things different.
Oh,
What can
you're
I
s-
say?
You're so loud.
Obviously,
It's
jeez.
so loud right now.
Is it too loud?
No.
No,
Okay.
but it's just amazing.
It's just got a different sound
We
from
actually
the
get
other
to
place.
hear
Really-
her.
Yeah, usually she's like way back here.
Yeah, and she's like,
She's talking like this.
Oh,
you know.
here. Well, I'll just put my mouth right up on it. There you
Do
go.
a G Motors,
Put
yeah.
your
There
mouth
you go.
on that.
Put your mouth on the big black mic.
Good on.
better watch. It may toss off in your face.
No tossing off in my face without fair warning first.
fair
Thank you.
warning.
He does. Remember, he said, "I'm coming."
Yeah.
That is warning.
Yeah, I do tell you. I'll let
That's
you know.
not fair warning.
I'll let you know I'm blowing that load. You know, another observation I had about the place too was, well, I think I told you off the air. I can't get as irked here. You know, it's a happier vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
A happier vibe.
I'm trying not to get
vibe.
mad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You do look. You're even kind of.
You're just
kinda
different.
slouched a little
Relaxed,
bit.
Yeah,
Steven.
he's all like chill.
Yeah.
it's more of a happier hey. You know where.
A happier.
Hey.
Happier hey.
Whereas when I'm at the other place, I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. Come
So,
on.
so that place is just like grimy enough to piss you off or something.
Yeah, it builds the mood, for getting pissed.
So it's got that basement feeling.
Yeah, the basement.
I've been
feeling.
told that. They're like,
Yeah.
I want to go back to the other all talk. It's got a basement feeling.
But let me.
Dirty
But I don't
talk
want to.
radio.
But having said that, I still like this place. Obviously, I get a happy vibe here.
Right.
Although, like I said, they could do away with the Custa Belush. That might be something that'll piss me off a little bit.
I think after you get used to it, it probably
I will.
would not.
I will. Well, like I said, you know how my work is. You've been to my work, and you know how they got all those little turns and fucking plants in the way and
Because
shit.
if your show is ever going to go on the TV channel, it has to be from this spot.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Everything's set up here for TV.
You know what? You get acclimated. It's just that's how it is. I will acclimate.
I
And
mean,
I
we're going
will.
to get rid of that sign. We got a bigger one coming, stuff like that. But
Yeah, no, I'll acclimate to this, no problem. But it's just a question of getting a little more.
Proportionate.
I'm actually more relaxed in here. I think that's the thing too.
Yeah.
You look more laxed.
I am, and I'm feeling. I'll have to listen to the show and
Then
hear
when
how
a
my
massage
delivery
therapist comes over and gives you a massage while you're on the air.
Yeah, well, shit, I won't be able to do my show then. I'll be like,
Oh.
He can barely do the show with feet in his lap.
That's right.
Yeah, you know how that goes.
Yeah, have you guys noticed? You're right. He did not mention feet one time.
He did not.
Oh,
You know what
I have
else
a
he
question.
did? Do you know what else he didn't mention?
What?
Is the woman's time of the month.
Yeah, and he did not fart in the studio.
This is
Man.
good.
That's right.
This isn't
You're
good.
a totally new man.
Right.
There's something wrong here.
This has changed you. You're a
I'm
changed
like,
man.
wow.
I like that too
You're
much,
gonna
man.
get a date yet. We just got to bring you here.
That's right.
Fuck
I
yeah.
gotta. Man,
Your
fuck.
best behavior.
That kind of scares me, you know. The fact I'm not farting, the fact I'm not talking about bleed week, you know. I mean,
we had to mention it to you. And
That's
the foot,
right.
The foot thing just totally shocks me.
That's
Two women
completely
here,
bizarre.
and he did not say
He
it.
didn't even talk about it once.
I do have a question though for you, Jerkman. You put up a post today. It was from that cop block thing.
Yeah.
And it said cops throw barefooted woman on the ground.
Yeah, they were beating the shit out of her.
Well, let me ask you this though: what was the significance of her being barefooted? What?
She was homeless. They were saying barefoot and homeless. She was actually a homeless girl.
Okay, that makes sense.
She was walking down, I guess, some medium or something like that, or somewhere out, and all you saw was the cop come up, and he was talking to her, and he had said something, and she just said whatever she said, and she started walking away. Well, the cop come up and grabbed her and spun her around, and when he did, she put her hands up. Well, he just dropped her to the ground and started pounding her in the fucking head.
Damn.
Because she got in defensive mode, so he just thought he had the right to just beat the living shit out of her.
So that gives you
And
carte blanche.
she was a homeless girl, so yeah, and someone had caught it on their iPhone or something like that, and then the killer part about it is they actually had another cop that was not on duty at the time get out of his car and help handcuff her.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the cop must have punched her as hard as he could in the head 15 times at least.
Jeez.
The girl was beat to shit, and they still had another cop get out and flip her over to handcuff her.
There's so many of these stories, though. It's like
yeah. Now there's become a
it's
lot.
It's not shocking anymore.
Anymore,
to see
no.
cops
No, it's
beat
not.
the shit out of people or
Which-
shoot for no reason, shoot to kill, and that some
Which you
people
wonder-
they get a badge and it just fucks with them. They go all
They think they're-
all out.
Is it
Fucking
that?
Billy Badass.
You think it's that, or is it the training? Is it the way they're trained?
Well,
Like,
no, because think about this. You get the rent-a-cops. They're just as fucking.
That's
they
true.
think they're fucking.
You give some people any sense of authority, and they
And
take
they're
that shit to
overdoing
the
it.
extreme.
Yeah.
As
I mean,
top
there's-
flight security of the world, Craig.
Exactly. They're going to lose their mind.
You know what I have noticed though? Cops in like say more inner city areas are different than say Summerlin cops. You know, in
Summerlin
more
cops
the-
are assholes.
more the- really, see, I find that the ghetto cops are more assholes than.
Oh,
no,
that's 'cause
Summerlin
you-
cops can really be
That's
assholes.
because you grew up a rich boy. That's why.
Is that right?
Yeah, they know you. You know.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Fuck cops. I can't stand
Well,
them.
it's just
So you
seems
never
like
date a cop?
I'd never. Never.
it seems like
Nope.
in my area they're more
But if you
fucked
pull
up.
me over, I will date you.
That's
Oh, is that
exactly
right?
it. I will at least give you the promise that I will. If you
Yeah.
pull me over, that means I don't get a ticket.
So would you flash if you guys could to get away with the ticket? Would
I
you show them
have.
some titty?
Have you? And it
You
works.
would? You did?
I did, and I got out of the ticket.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
AK, what about you?
She won't say.
I would.
You would?
I would.
A little bit of booby?
I would.
I haven't got.
I would do anything short of fucking at this
Yeah,
point.
I do
given
not
that-
normally get speeding tickets. I've been pulled over plenty. I do
mean,
not
I-
normally get speeding tickets.
And so how far have you went to get out of them? Just booby flashing there?
Yeah, a little flirt, little flash,
So
but
this
I'm
actually
not.
worked. You flashed your boobs, and this guy let you
Yeah.
off.
Wow. I never get away from a ticket. I always go to jail.
Really?
Always, because I always have
You
a
didn't
warrant
flash.
when I get pulled over.
No shit.
Well,
Yeah.
a warrant, that just means, knee pads out or something.
Yeah, that means
No?
you be,
It won't work?
That means let them toss off in your face.
Nope.
Yeah.
They'd rather
Of course.
take you to jail. That's what I'm saying. Cops, man, fucking dicks.
Nope,
They'd
I
rather take you to jail than get sucked off.
I did get one
Jesus,
ticket
that should
coming
be a
back from
cop.
California to Las Vegas for speeding, and that was the first ticket I'd actually gotten in years. Usually, if I get pulled over, I can get out of it.
So you're the art, you have the art down of getting out of a ticket.
I
For
usually
the
do
most
pretty
part.
well, yeah.
I got out of going to jail once.
So what's the deal? How do you keep? You say you have warrants all the time. Why do you keep having the warrants? What's
Just stupid shit.
Just dumb fucking shit, and they keep
Dumb
pulling
shit?
her over for
Just
it.
listen, kids. Okay.
Jesus.
Don't go to jail. It's not cool. It's not
fun.
It's not fun.
It's not like TV. Especially don't go to city jail. Oh,
God.
my God. City jail should be shut down. It's that horrendous.
That bad, huh?
There's roaches. There's piss all over the floor.
And you have to do
there's-
that ass pillow thing we did last week.
Holding.
Because
They keep you in They keep you in holding for over 24 hours. So you're just in holding, no bed, chained to a bench for over 24 hours.
damn? They chain you to a
City-
bench?
Oh yeah, they'll
Yeah,
chain
they
you
hand-
down so
they
you can't
handcuff
you
you.
can't move around and get to anybody else.
They uncuff you
Oh.
only when you do the pee, so they can see if you're pregnant or not.
Or what if you need water or something like that? How does
There's
that work?
a sink in there, and
Oh, you can do it in the bathroom?
drink it out of the toilet.
There's not a
There's not
bathroom.
a
That's
bathroom.
There's a toilet out in the middle.
see now
You
in
go in
county,
for everybody.
it's an open area. It's kind of more like military, and there's like sectioned off bathrooms. I guess I've never been to county. This is what I heard. I've only ever been to city. But in city, you're in an actual cell, so you've got 2 bunk beds, four mates, all you guys, and then the toilet is in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no separate toilet. If you got to shit, she's gonna shit right there. Hopefully, she does a courtesy flush for you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've seen prison cells.
Prison, you have more rights in prison than jail.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because I know there's 2 to a cell in a prison, and there's a bunk bed
Yeah.
and a sink and a toilet. But it's 2 in a cell, so it doesn't seem that bad. But in the city jail, they'll stick 4 people.
It doesn't seem that bad.
Well, it doesn't seem as bad as what, bad as what she was just describing.
The jails are overcrowded, but yes, in city jail there's 4 to a cell. So there's 2 bunk beds, and then there's 4 of you, and 1 toilet and a sink in there. And you're locked down except for when you go eat and when you have your 1 hour of free
Yard time.
Yeah, yard time, which is never in the yard. It's always in the eating area where people get to braid their hair and do all kinds of crazy. Man, jail people are real creative.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have no idea. I've seen so many awesome things created out of just string from a sock. My mind was blown. These women, super creative.
Well, it sounds like, a lot of them are pretty creative with, the weapons they make are fucking wild, too.
Well, I never saw any weapon. I never saw any crazy shit go down when I was in jail. Like, I didn't see any women that were just like, I'm going to rape you with this broomstick handle or anything like that.
Every movie I've seen, it's always been like that.
Not like that,
right? Unlike the porn shows you see, that's not how it goes.
I did experience lesbian sex, not myself, but
you got to watch it.
I heard it in my bunk. Yes, I did. I did experience that when I was in jail.
Well, that's like.
Do you wish you could have joined in or
no? She was so manly and so ugly and so huge, and
oh, wow.
and the other girl was clearly a crackhead. She had missing teeth and shit, and it was awful. They just put the towel down.
Man,
over
that just ruined the whole fucking
thing.
story.
Hey, I'm just telling you how real life is, kids. You know, it's not like what you see in the movies.
We got a little, because remember Furnace was telling us some stories back in the day. So we heard a little story
that girl that walked around with stanky stank.
Oh, yeah, man. That's right.
Said they could smell her pussy.
Yeah, oh, man. That's right. She did say that.
Yeah, said you could smell her from wherever she walked. She said it was a bad fish. Just
bad. She had vaginitis. She needed to go to see her
she had
OB.
Something-itis.
Yeah. That is what that is.
She probably didn't have insurance to go see an OB.
Well, she needed to do something.
Yeah, city jail, there's a free doctor.
Well, there you go.
Apparently, they didn't send her to it.
Yeah, they should have sent her.
She didn't say anything. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Everybody said you could smell her. Well, that's what she
said. When I did, I learned about vaginitis when I was in the webcam industry, and girls would be sent home because, oh man, one night this girl was, the whole studio was awful. And the studio manager had to send her home and say, you can't work for a couple days because we can't have this here. You have vaginitis. I'm like, how do you know this? He's like, I've been in this industry and I have a wife and.
You can smell it.
Yeah, and wow, he pulled it up online and saw the symptoms and the signs. I'm like, that is awful.
Okay, I don't want to date now. I don't.
It's pretty bad when you could stink up a whole studio.
It was bad.
It can be bad. Vaginitis can be terrible.
Listen to who's talking, Mr. fucking Fartinitis.
Right.
Yeah, but that's a fart is known to smell. That's what it is. Where a pussy, as guys who like pussy, we're supposed to be something nice. It's not supposed to.
It's supposed to be something nice and cute and fuzzy.
Well, something that you could at least be turned on by. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Not always fuzzy.
A dead fish
although I got
to
tell you, the first pussy I felt that scared me.
Did you notice someone said not all fuzzy? We know who's bald in the room.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So you don't even have like a.
Somebody gets their shaving.
I like the landing strip.
Yeah, there's no landing strip.
Yeah.
Really? You're all bald like a little girl?
See,
that's
what I don't like. See, don't say that. Don't do that.
And
that's why I want strip there. I don't want that. Yeah.
See, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all.
I did that one time, and I just felt. I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm like, this doesn't look right.
No,
this is not
right. I think a nice little strip there is sexy as shit. Yeah. I think if it's totally bald, I'm not going to grow some hair in that fucking thing.
I'm lazy as fuck. I wax it all.
Because if there's no hair, it looks like a little girl, and it's just
maintained.
No, I don't mind that.
Very easily maintained.
Now listen to this.
Do you have curly pubes? I don't have curly pubes.
See mine.
You have straight ones? They're like you can spike them and hurt somebody?
No, not like that either.
Poke someone's eyes out.
Have you never seen
little tight,
super curly?
Yeah.
Super curly
that's
pubes.
What mine. Yeah.
Yeah. Why you saying you wouldn't know? You shave yours off.
Well, as a matter of fact, I just did it last night. So, just so you know.
I'm glad we're family enough.
Yeah, I just so you all know.
We all.
Oh, shit. Like that. My whole Facebook, everybody on Facebook knows when I shave my balls. So.
See, I can't totally shave down there because I would look like a bullseye. I would be like one spot that's no hair. That would be stupid looking. That would be very dumb.
I don't know about the whole completely bald for a man because then it starts to grow back and that's not comfortable for me.
I shave the nuts, but I just leave the rest. There's a little bit, I just think it's kind of weird.
It needs to be well manicured.
Oh, I do
if
that,
it's
yeah.
not. It's
I
I'm
manscape.
sorry. I don't want a face full of hair either.
I manscape, but I don't. You know, I'm not like fucking like a bald eagle boy over here.
I'm a putting green, man.
I'm a putting green. So you just have one little round patch above your dick, or?
I don't know. I'll show you if you want.
Got a camera. You can do what you want. It's your show.
No.
George has been through through this before,
Trust
and he's
me,
like,
you don't want to experience that. He has done it before on the air.
He's gone up and done the robot
and he will
dance
do the robot dance while he's naked for you.
That's you really want to see that
you
shit.
should show him how you dance. Just stand up and show him once, because we're going to be going out soon. You got to see. Now, if he was to be naked, now imagine this dance he's going to show you.
What was I doing? I was doing this, wasn't I?
No, you were going back and forth. You were swaying
like this?
that. Yeah,
that's
what he does. That's his
can
dance.
picture that. That's awesome.
While his penis is hanging out in your face.
That's
I was
hilarious.
doing that with my balls right in the chick's face.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I don't know if I want the balls all in my face. She was okay with that?
Oh,
She
of
was.
course.
Yeah.
She asked for it again.
It was.
That was
It was the
begging
one
you?
we were discussing earlier, wasn't it?
See, I had it. I
See,
knew.
she
I
knew.
knew.
She knew.
And then also, well, no, actually, it was the we've talked about it before. It was the one that I sucked her toes.
Oh,
Matter of fact,
Cherry Sinead.
no,
Maraschino
it
cherry?
wasn't her
Whatever.
either. It was the other chick.
It was
Tracy.
Fishy
Did you scratch
Fly.
your balls?
It was.
Yeah, I just scratched my balls. I did.
Because they were
It was
working
Flying
around.
Fish because I was at home listening that
Yeah.
night.
Oh, you know what?
Fly fish.
It was.
Somebody wanted to see it again. Remember, there was somebody who said, "Do it again." I didn't
Actually,
see
it was oh shit, that one that came down thought she was gonna date me.
Tracy,
And,
yeah.
Tracy, yeah.
Oh.
And she was like, she came down and we went out to break. She goes, "Wow, this is the first best date ever." And I'm like,
Whoa.
"With who?"
Whoa.
She thought she was dating me. I was like, no, we're not dating.
Wow.
Well,
She was more like your age. Old.
Ooh.
Damn.
Wow.
He does. He likes older
I
women.
thought you were talking about.
Oh, I did too.
I thought you were
I
talking
get it
about
now.
Ocelot.
No,
Oh,
no.
you're all
Your
off.
age.
Oh,
That's
wow.
where I thought he was going. I was like,
No.
wow.
I thought he was talking about your age, but what he really means is the age of women
What
you
I
like
go
to
for.
date.
Like a date, yeah. She was like in
we're
her
all on
50s.
track now.
Well, you know, and we
Going
did
towards
get,
60.
And I am not there yet, thank you.
You blame him for that one.
Yeah,
he
Yeah,
tried to
that
throw it
was
at
a
you, but I,
Jerkman.
but no, she actually, the time when, remember we got drunk and she came down?
Yeah, and then she said she didn't see it. Well, no, that was that night, because remember she said, "Oh, I didn't see it because he was doing it for everybody."
That's right. She goes, you do it for me.
She did she watched him do it, but she wanted to see it again, so she pretended she didn't see it the first time. So he does it again, and he puts it right in her frickin' face.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she is just like taking her face right up against his nuts.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, wow.
Yep, and then the next time she came down.
I'm scarred, really, I was.
Remember-
Yeah, I'm so glad I wasn't there. I'm
it
so
was-
glad I wasn't there.
I would have loved to see that.
Oh, would you have?
Yep.
Trust me, you wouldn't.
I would love to see Maxwell put his balls all in some chick's face.
Some old lady's face.
Yes, that would be fucking hilarious.
I've
to
done
me.
that. That's nothing new to me.
I've seen it more than once.
That's
yes.
hilarious.
Yeah, he's seen
That's
my balls more than
great
once.
comedy. I like it. I don't want it in my face. I just want to see it happen to somebody else.
Oh, no, I think it would be funny if it was.
Yeah, if I ran up and stuck him in your
Now's
face.
not so funny no more.
Not so funny, no.
Why is it not funny anymore?
That's not funny.
I get it.
That's not funny at all.
Wow.
Man. Well, shit.
You do look more relaxed, though. And
I
you know
am
what?
more relaxed.
We've actually blown through the show.
We have.
Yes, we
Yes.
have. Well, fucking A, man.
Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm happy everybody came down to play with me here
Yes.
tonight.
Oh, aren't you?
Yes,
Is it great?
I am.
Well, on that note.
So what do we say? Do you want me to just end the show?
Well, you got music, don't you?
No, I don't have any music, remember?
Oh, you don't have my bumper out?
I don't have no music.
All right, here we go. Well, I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm AK.
I'm Ocelot.
I'm GJ. Got to head back out and have some fun more tonight, Jerkman.
And that's the story there, bitches. See ya.
Peace.
It's the shit